Welcome to our Werewolf the Apocalypse 5th edition game, Garden of the Gods. We're so glad you joined us for this, and I won't waste too much time. We'll get right into it. We'll go over a little bit of the background of what you'll be expecting and our players will be expecting as far as the place we are playing in. We'll hear from the players about who they're playing and give you a little bit of a primer on Werewolf and what the game is, in case you don't know. So let's get into it. We will be playing in Colorado Springs, Colorado, in present day. Colorado Springs is maybe a place you've heard of in passing, but if not, it's a place that there will be names around it that are well known. The first being Pikes Peak, just outside of the city.
I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of Pikes Peak?
No. Am I the only one?
You may be. Fuck. Maybe some of our audience.
God damn it. I was hoping someone else would chime in. Never mind. Sorry.
You know, there's a state park, I believe, called Garden of the Gods with these very unusual stone structures that stand above all the low-lying sagebrush, just these large stone monoliths, very otherworldly feeling, hence the name Garden of the Gods. And what was the inspiration for me to pick this city as our setting. As our last two games have been, Vampire and Changeling, it is set in a tourist town. But it seems like you can't have icons without having people to come see them. But that's not the only thing, tourism, that brings people to Colorado Springs.
Weed?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. But there is NORAD. NORAD operates just outside the city. There's Fort Carson, a rather large military base.
What is NORAD again?
It is the, thank you, Dee, for doing our wiki page. There will be a link in that. So Dee has all that information.
North American.
Very nice. Right at our hands. And also, just before we get into that, thank you, Adam, for that wonderful intro. He wrote the music and edited it. Did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
So NORAD, North American Aerospace Defense Command.
Okay.
So they defend the airspace of all of Canada and the United States.
Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome. So yeah, a lot of big military presence. There are a lot of job opportunities. It's a quickly growing area of the U.S. But one that we also need to give you a caveat about, in that it is, unlike a lot of areas of Colorado that are larger metropolitan areas, pretty conservative. Obviously, we have played games in pretty conservative areas before, but this one seems to stand a little bit above others. Focus on the Family is out of Colorado Springs, which is a large right-wing evangelical organization. It typically is a pretty red area of the state. That's not necessarily in and of itself a bad thing, but you will get some references to the problems that come with that. And just so you know, if you are a conservative person, you probably won't like listening to our shows. So just giving you that warning right now. I'll also give you the second warning before we get into introducing the characters. We will get rules wrong. We will make mistakes. We are not lore heads like we were with Vampire for Werewolf. And indeed, the 5th edition of the game, which we are playing, pretty much hits a reset and a reimagine button for the entire setting. And we are going into it with that expectation. If that's not for you, that's not for you. But we did want to let you know. We prefer story over mechanics. And that is just how we like to play. And we hope you'll enjoy it as well. But with all that said, let's get into meeting the guru that will be facing the challenges that are presented within the city of Colorado Springs and the area around it. We'll start with Monica. Why don't you tell us about your character, Green Eyes?
Green Eyes is a wolfborn. She was born in 2016 into a wolf family that was introduced to Wyoming by a group of conservationists. She lived peacefully for a little bit with her family until poachers killed her family, which consisted of her mom, her dad, and her brother. And that is when Green Eyes underwent the change. She slaughtered the poachers, and that was the night she became a Garu. And she ran away horrified because her body had just changed into something bizarre, and of course her family was dead. So she ran all the way to Colorado. She was following a spirit of a griffin, which is the patron of the Red Talons, which is a tribe that values animal life over human life and feels big on justice, basically. So she's been a Garu for about 3 years. I also don't know how to say Garu. I apologize. I don't know what it is.
Ask a dozen people, you'll get a dozen different answers.
Okay,
it's
cool.
Fine.
So if I say it wrong in the same sentence twice. Anyway, she's been a human, quote unquote, for about 3 years. So she knows some things about the world, but not a whole lot. She has a fake identity as Emmy, which is a reference to what the conservationists named her. Of course, her wolf name is her true name. Her parents called her Green Eyes for, obviously, her unusual green eyes. But the conservationists called her Emerald. So she takes that name as her human name, Emmy, to kind of honor that. And also she wouldn't know what the hell to call herself. But in her human form, she's very disheveled, very muscular. She is an Arun. I didn't mention that, which is the fighty type of werewolf, for everyone who doesn't know. She's very muscular, looks very homeless. She is homeless. Very intense, and she would much rather fight than talk. She's learned that she loves cheeseburgers and hates anyone who's cruel to an animal, really. I think that's about it. Yeah, she hates poachers with a passion. She thinks fondly upon her family with some regrets, but yeah, I think that's the basics.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good synopsis.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
It was good.
Sorry.
No, it was good.
No,
It was
that's good.
I was
That's good.
I was about to go more, but I'm like, you know what? We'll let that come out later.
Yeah, no, that was a good
Yeah.
intro. Appreciate it. And then we have Judge, played by Jeff.
So, Judge is a human, or was a human. Now he's a Garu, or however you say it. Just like Monica, I have no clue.
I think you guys are right. We'll go with that pronunciation.
He used to be part of a motorcycle club, like the guys that wear the leather jackets and the or the leather cuts, whatever you want to call it, and was a rough and tumble character, had a really rough home life growing up. His dad was never around, and when he was around, he didn't want him to be around. He was raised more by his mom and his uncle, who gave him the nickname Judge whenever he was a little kid because he always tried to play the peacemaker between his numerous siblings. He fell into the motorcycle club as kind of like, hey, I want to fit in and do the life like my older brothers and also my dad and my uncle too. And so kind of fell into the life of crime, had a few things that came up, and ended up leaving, so to speak, left the official group, but stays true to that lifestyle from a very vague standpoint. He is a Philodox and part of the Silverfang tribe. So he's naturally charismatic, relatively good looking, and a guy that wants to be in charge and wants to make peace with his friends and fellow Garu. And really that's kind of it. I mean, for a start, we can go further and stuff.
I'm sure we'll learn more as the game goes on.
Yep.
Appreciate you sharing. And next we have Nyx, who will be played by Dee.
Okay, so Nyx is a theurge or third.
Yeah, I think Theurge is fine.
Yeah. However you say it, with the Ghost Council tribe. She, let's see here. She was born and raised in Colorado Springs. She grew up with her mother and her half-sisters. Her mother was kind of a hippie, free spirit type. She knows that her father was supposedly a Garu, but she doesn't really know anything about him, doesn't really like him. So currently she owns an inn called the Moonglow Inn. It is haunted, supposedly, hopefully.
She wants it to be.
She wants it desperately to be haunted. She runs that with her ex-wife, Jada. They were high school sweethearts, got married, and then Nyx's mom died, and then things kind of went downhill from there. So.
All right. Anything else? It's a pretty good synopsis. Appreciate you letting us know about her. Then last we have Alex, our Deckard, being played by Adam.
Yeah, my character is Alex Deckard. He is a Ragabash,
yep.
Ragabash, and his tribe is Glasswalker. So he loves technology, which doesn't jive too well with a lot of other tribes of werewolves, of the Garu.
Yes.
He's a 28-year-old, kind of medium build, like slicked hair. He looks like a hacker. He looks pretty much like the video.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I envision him anyways. Yeah. He's originally from Denver, Colorado, and he has family in Denver. And he has a little younger brother named Theo that loves to play Call of Duty. Got that written down. Used to be a software engineer working with Colorado Parks and Wildlife, and he became environmentally conscious after his first job working in a data center and seeing how awful for the environment those things can be.
Yep.
And yeah, he likes computers, he likes to hack, he wants to be able to use the technology for good rather than just destroying it because he believes it could actually be more beneficial than what other tribes may believe.
Yeah. Good synopsis. So those are our characters. We have, I will admit to you, before we get going too far, that we have test drove this game. We played a module called Reclamation, which is part of the Play Renegade program. And we are actually in that program, thank you, Renegade, because we do a podcast. And so we got that material, and it was a very good introduction to the rules. I would say that if you are a new storyteller, or maybe you're coming over from other games like D&D especially, that is a really good game to kind of bridge a really good module to bridge the gap between things. But because of that, we did not, on purpose, include those playthroughs in recordings because we did not want to spoil those adventures for people that may want to play them. But we can say that Reclamation was a very good introduction to the way the game works. In addition, we also changed a few names, but some of the characters did stay. And so if you have played that, there will be a few names that do sound familiar from those adventures. I just wanted to let you know about that. So, it has been nearly 2 months, honestly, real world, and
legitimately.
in our game world, since the incidents in that adventure. Our group is an established pack at this point. They all know one another. They have worked with one another.
We still need a name, though.
You do.
We'll
And
come
I-
up with one.
and I'll leave that to y'all. They actually have started the process of restoring a cairn, one that was once, it was the burial site of a legendary silver fang named Sir Harlow Starmantle. The cairn has been restored somewhat. There was a promise they made to some butterfly spirits to plant flowers, and they've done that. The flowers have now wilted and gone because the first snows have begun to fall
Oh, okay.
in Colorado Springs. It is very cold at night. Now, winter's whisper is on the wind. So often happens when you're in that part of the world that you might get a few weeks of fall in the summer, in the transition, and then boom, here comes the snow. It's not there yet, but it's close. The other thing to know is that there are guardian spirits at the cairn. 3 falcons that sit on the branches of the tree in the Umbra. And the Umbra is the spirit world. The world that us normal folks can't see, but for the Guru, they can step sideways and enter it. Takes a ritual to do so. But once they are there, they can see these falcon spirits. Those spirits don't quite trust our group yet. The reason is because there was a pack before named Crescent's Edge who asked for the assistance of Harlow Starmantle's spirit to take care of an issue at a facility owned by Beckert Biolabs, which, come to find out, the group discovered is a subsidiary and a shell holding of Pentex. So, if you know anything about this world, Pentex is not a good organization. They are servants of a spirit known as the Worm, which is a spirit of destruction and decay and entropy. So, because this group promised so much and left this place undefended, it will be a long road to restore the faith and good graces of the Falcon spirits. The one that, and I say one because it was not the whole pack that tricked these spirits. There was one who, come to find out, was a glasswalker. Black Spiral Dancer. There we
I
go.
was about to say.
Yeah, named a Black Spiral Dancer, which a Black Spiral Dancer is a werewolf in service of the Worm, who deceived his pack and tricked them and got them killed for the purpose of serving research that Pentex was doing. He, as they had discovered in our adventure that we did, is still at large. And his name is Michael Stitches the Soul. They found this out while exploring a facility called Noble Green. It was an old VA hospital. And they made so much effort and strides forward into tracking him down. But just like that, in the last couple of months, that trail has gone cold. Alex has searched far and wide online to see if he can get any information on whereabouts, but he's a ghost. It's like he never existed. You know,
He only has a MySpace page.
maybe, you know, asking around town as you do, or looking in the woods as Green Eyes might, has led to nothing. No leads, nothing that looks suspicious. Life continues on. The slow decay and rot of our earth, ever present on your minds, but nothing that is a, shall we say, powder keg event. Nothing that clues you in to more insidious forces like the Black Spiral Dancers or Pentex being at work. Until tonight, there is a report on the evening news, 5 o'clock news, that a number of horse corpses were discovered near Fountain Creek, laying in the water. That's terrible and disturbing in its own way, but what grabs all your attention is the nature of the death. These horses all appear to have been killed at the same time and by a large creature, possibly a grizzly bear. But there are no grizzlies in Colorado, so it's troublesome that a grizzly could be in this area. But how else could you explain the claw marks?
Cocaine bear.
How else could you explain the bites and the gouges ripped? But what is strange is that even still is that it looks like they were killed ritualistically.
How?
They were all killed at the same time, and they form a circle as they lay in the creek.
Oh no.
Something that's a little more than just an unfortunate event. Something that no role necessary leads you to believe this could be the work of Guru. And that's where we'll begin our story.
Where are we all seeing this right now? Are we at my safe house or
Well-
watching the TV or something? Or are we at the hotel?
I would imagine you've gone on about your lives. So, D, maybe you see it at your inn. You may see it on a web page. The article is posted soon after it goes up. On the air. You may not see it, Judge. You may not. Just depends. I don't know how much of a news watcher he is, but
Probably not very much.
yeah,
If
And-
I'm not at somebody's house or
gonna
the
say, Green
inn,
Eyes?
I don't see shit.
probably not.
I'm probably a wolf somewhere.
Yes.
Roaming.
But it's certainly not within the realm, or out of the realm of possibility for us to wave our hands and say that, you all have contacted each other, or we can role play it out.
I sent a text message.
I was gonna say
like,
group chat.
Yeah.
Except for how's Green Eyes?
she's not in it. She can't.
Okay, so if something is in your pocket in the attuned or whatever
Yeah, the
clothing,
It
Does
it
it
has
count?
to stay with you.
We're going to say it does.
okay.
Oh, good.
That's
We have
fine.
the attuned clothing
Or,
thing now.
or
Yes.
I
Yeah. Oh, we
could
were
just
gonna
have
tell you
like
that,
a
yes.
base, like in the woods behind your inn, where y'all just kind of check for me.
That's not a bad idea.
You know what? Yeah.
I'll have both though, because I'm gonna need a cell phone. It's just
Yeah.
gonna be way too fucking
You
annoying
have
if you
a
don't.
Nokia.
Nokia.
Yeah, it's hard to break those.
Just
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
me.
man.
Just like me.
Yeah,
This
but we have
Nokia's
like
me.
a big doghouse in the back of the inn.
It's doghouse.
Oh.
Yes.
Side note, you guys could have totally tricked me with that with that telling me about that, and we would have been like, all right, we're getting a werewolf more. Okay, guys, hold on, I'm taking my clothes off.
Yeah, that was one thing that we learned in playing the first adventure.
It's really fucking annoying to have to carry your clothes in your wolf
unless
mouth.
you really love nudity in your games.
Which is fine.
Yeah, it's fine, no judgment. But
When you want to bring stuff.
yeah, you
Or
might want to
disguise
take
yourself.
the ritual that lets you attune some clothing and it shifts with you.
Yeah, I forget
But it was funny.
It's not even about like the genitals
you.
and
No,
stuff.
it's just the
about
practicality.
Yes,
Yeah.
the practicality is like, I gotta take my clothes
Yeah,
off, and
let
now I
me
gotta
hide in these bushes
hide in the
and-
bushes. and-
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sleek. I've got my trench coat in my mouth. Then I have to go into this place, risk someone seeing me naked, throw this back on. Yeah. But it was funny. But I'm
Sneak
glad
back
we got
into
the
an
right.
inn with guests.
This is
No
why.
clothes.
This is why the Hulk has the
The
stretchiest pants
yes,
possible
those pants
because
that
they
cannot be destroyed.
Yeah.
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 Anyways, sorry. Side tangent.
That's right. No, it's very important. We'll give that caveat. Definitely look into that. One of you guys in your group, please take that ritual. You'll
Thanks,
be glad
Dee.
you did.
Unless you want to get naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine too.
So the text goes out. I guess they track you down.
She said
I
that.
put
She got a dog now.
cheeseburgers in the
Oh,
food bowl.
I smell cheeseburgers. when I
That's the
come.
signal.
Yes.
That's the
yes,
green
yes,
ass
yes,
signal.
Launch the burger signal. All right.
Can Green Eye tell the difference between cheeseburgers that lead to us versus cheeseburgers that lead to anywhere else?
I put weed in them.
Yes,
Ah,
because
yeah.
Nix's cheeseburgers are made with love.
Green Eyes is going to have a good time tonight.
I love these cheeseburgers.
Need so many of them. So where are we meeting?
Two of us are at the inn. I say the inn.
Okay.
Are you all going?
Yeah.
Just before we do, though, you have a message waiting for you on Discord, Alex.
Oh, well, I guess I better check it. I have Discord on my phone too, so.
Yeah. I mean, you could be on en route if you
Yes,
wanted, but
I'm never far from it.
but it
let's-
pops up and it pings and it's a DM.
Uh-huh.
It's from an account you don't recognize. It's Noob Killer 666.
Is it your brother?
Jesus.
And all it says is, I know what you did. I know you hacked into Beckert Biolabs. Sloppy work.
Oh. Interesting. Who the fuck is this?
Let's see. I'm going to
Send him a dick butt. Oh, Green Eyes doesn't know what that is.
Well, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's not Green Eyes saying it. It's Monica.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna tell him. I saw. Let's see. Shit. Oh, why am I blanking on this right now? I don't know.
Well, you don't have to respond to him either.
No, you
You
can wait.
could just let it sit. Because he could just be wanting a reaction out of you. What would Deckard say?
I saw your Call of Duty kill death ratio, and it sucks. Sloppy work.
Nice.
Oh, it's back. Please, games are for children.
Look at your profile name, bro.
Yeah, for real. Says
Noob
Noob
Killer
Killer 666. How edgy.
And there's no reply.
Damn.
There will be later. But we'll get to that.
Wait, are you saying there will be later? Or he said.
The narrator is telling me that.
Oh, okay.
But you all arrive in relatively short fashion. Most people in this community, it's not I mean, there are, night spots in town, but it's a working town, working city as well. And most people, once they get home, they're home for the evening, especially on a weekday like today is. And there you all are at the Moonglow Inn. Together once more. with a trail that is no longer cold. What do you do?
Look to our illustrious leader.
I think Judge would say, let's go have a look and see if we can see anything.
Yep.
You guys can do your investigation stuff. Just don't leave that to me.
Oh, to the crime scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think so too.
Now it is getting dark.
We're wolves. Who cares?
Fair enough. All right.
We have dark vision, right?
How far away
don't
is
know.
it?
We're little wolves.
That's a good
Wolf
question.
mode, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Would it be better to wolf and go there, or would it be better to take a car and get somewhere close then see what we can see?
Oh. Yeah, that's true. How far is Fountain? What is
yeah,
this?
how far
It's
away?
probably from where the inn is. It's to the south west. It's probably a 10-15 minute drive.
Oh, we should probably drive.
Yeah, let's drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody had an SUV. I don't remember.
I think it's.
I think Deckard has
it's
the
Deckard.
car.
I believe that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You all
Is there
certainly
anything
could
I need? Do I even have any guests?
Yeah.
There are a couple.
Okay.
And unfortunately,
I'm on duty, aren't I?
you are.
Shit.
The X is actually off tonight.
Yeah. And I cannot call her in.
I mean, you could.
Well, I could, but that's not going to work.
Well, we can go check it out and report back. We don't need all of us.
And then we're going to get there and be like, man, we sure could use a ghost,
A ghost speaker. Yes.
right now.
Yeah.
She's also pretty good at investigation. I know
Yeah.
Alex is as well.
I'm balling at
Yeah,
that
he is.
investigation.
I mean, you'd be fine without me. I don't know how the inns work. Like, at some point, she has to sleep even if she's on duty, though.
Yeah, should we wait for it to be...
So, yeah, a B&B/inn, you would be expected to not be there 24/7, even if you live there. But usually you have a desk hours.
Yes.
Usually that's later at night, 8, 9.
Okay. What time is it right now?
Right now it's like 6 o'clock.
Okay. So,
Well, by the time you get all
so it would
together,
end
6:30.
at like 8 or 9? Is
Yeah,
that, okay.
yeah. So if you
And then she
waited
could be
around a
free.
bit,
okay.
you could go, but you would be expected to forward the desk phone to
Right.
yourself.
Oh, that's
I mean,
fine.
that's not a big deal.
Yeah, lock up the common areas. and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Alright,
may either wait to meet up with y'all, like if y'all want to go ahead and I can meet up with y'all, or if y'all want to wait around.
I think
Till-
2 of us should stay and 2 of us should go.
I'm a good
Okay.
scout. I could go.
I'll go.
Okay. Yeah, because
Okay.
he's good at investigation, and then
Yeah.
we can meet up. You and me will meet
Yeah.
up with them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you forego assisting your friends to deal with your human responsibilities.
Boo. Just kidding.
Oh, I'm just digging the
Well-
knife.
I'm home. I have no job, so
Well-
I'm like, huh.
So there was a lot of tension though in the off-air stuff. So I understand why she did it.
Yeah.
I got in trouble.
It is a strained
Oh.
relationship with her.
Yes.
They are business partners. They are still friends, but it's
They are exes.
scars.
And the inn is struggling
Scars
sometimes.
are always there. They
Yep.
heal.
And Jada has noticed, like, you're not here a lot.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you got to do what you got to do right now.
Yep.
So the 2 of you head out, knowing that they're only a phone call away, should you need them. But the 10 to 15 minute drive, pretty quick. Most people are coming into the city at this point or going home. You guys are heading out. It's dark. But you make your way down the highway, off onto a dirt road. According to where this location was, it's not hard to find it because shortly after exiting the road, the creek tends to run by. You know, people want to build and be near water. The creek is no exception. And you go down this dirt road and you, sure enough, in short order, see the police tape around, saying crime scene, do not cross. And it looks like they have blocked the road a good 100 feet from the site.
This is a crime scene?
I bet it is
Well, yeah,
because of
I mean-
how they're arranged.
Well, even that many in a row would spark up something.
It would spark up
I
suspicion.
mean, somebody owns those horses too.
But not only that, that's what police tape always says.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Whether or not it was a crime.
Well, it could
They,
say like
they
Okay.
just don't
beware.
want you to get, it stops people from snooping around.
Well, I bet they think that someone human dragged them after something killed them, maybe, or killed them and then dragged them into a circle.
And that's a good question that it does raise,
It's-
Alex. Why are they putting crime scene tape up if it was an animal? Even though that there is a pattern to it, why is there crime scene tape?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
whose
very good
land
question.
It's it's that, and like honestly, like why would that be on the news? Other than its oddness of like that there's something ritualistic, even the news would have to catch on that there's something ritualistic about it, or why would that even show up on the news?
yeah.
No, I don't know. It seems kind of weird. It's like
It is, but keep in mind this was not the top story.
Oh,
it's a slow news day.
night. It's a
Okay.
Tuesday.
Gotcha.
It's a slow news night.
Yeah.
And this is something. And if some of the Department of Wildlife people are saying this looks like it could be a grizzly that did this,
okay.
could be
then
newsworthy.
that's
Yeah.
newsworthy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like a community safety thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Especially something so out of the ordinary.
And the news said it potential grizzly.
Right.
Okay. And we're like, no. All right. So crime scene investigation tape. It seems kind of odd. We're walking through it. I mean, it's just me and you, right? You guys are still.
I think I
Yeah.
might be in
So-
lupus mode. Do I get bonuses for like sniffing if I'm in lupus? Did we do that kind of? Is that just you saying add an extra? Or?
Yes, mechanically there's nothing there.
Okay.
But I tend to make checks a little easier
okay.
when you're using a sense that a human doesn't have heightened that an animal like a wolf would.
Okay. Because I would like to do that, and I don't know if this would have anything to do with animal ken. Probably not. And just kind of smell the horses and see. I
Gotcha.
don't fucking know what I would smell.
Well, there are no horse bodies. They
They threw them away.
They've
That
been
makes
removed.
sense. That makes sense. Then I will sniff for other animals other than horse and human.
Okay. Give me wits plus investigation. Difficulty of 2.
No.
You only roll rage dice?
Yes.
Okay.
I got wits, no investigation.
What numbers did you roll in the dice?
4 and 1.
Okay, you're fine.
Has to be 2.
Yeah.
So
Ah, it smells too much like blood.
Well, the problem is that it is running water.
Oh, they were in the water. Or like half in, half out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that really muddles things.
can I just roll a general investigation, like on the ground, to see anything?
Yeah,
that-
you can give
that
me
pops out?
you can give me wits or intelligence plus investigation, whichever is higher.
Okay.
Had to do yours because you were just sniffing, going on.
That makes it. My intelligence is also 2, so
Okay.
it wouldn't matter.
You're smarter than me. I'm the leader.
Three.
3. So something catches your eye as you're pulling up that maybe the cops wouldn't have seen. But you do because of the glint, a reflection that shines off very briefly in the sagebrush as you're approaching. Something metallic.
Okay.
And as you go to look and see what it is, you notice that it is a bit for a horse's mouth. So these were not wild horses. These were domesticated.
So
The bit is stamped Lago Acres.
Okay. I'm gonna put that in my notes on my phone.
Okay.
Lago Acres.
Okay.
And then the horses have been removed.
Mm-hmm.
But is there like any blood trails that kind of show at all what the symbol might have been?
You have to cross the creek to go where you're going to
Uh-huh.
see what you're seeing. So you can give me another. Give me wits plus awareness.
Okay.
Can I do it too?
You can. After he points this out and you cross the creek and join him, I'm sure. Don't forget your rage dice.
I only got one.
2.
2. Okay. Nothing more for you, but Green Eyes sniffing notices something in that brush stuck to the branches of this sagebrush is some gray, oily hair. It reeks of corruption, of decay.
I raise my hackles at it.
And you see her growl as she looks
Okay.
at this hair that's stuck to this plant.
It's hair stuck to a plant.
It's just a few
Some
but-
Like
hair.
strands of hair. or
strands of hair.
But oily, like it came from a scalp?
No,
Oh.
oily like it's
Just
covered
dirty?
with filth.
Ew.
It smells of everything impure that humans have created. Oil, chemicals,
Is this wolf length fur or like hair length or
wolfling.
Uh-oh. A yucky wolf was here. Aren't you glad I came along? Yes.
And so that hair is some of that hair is on a plant.
Mhm.
Could we
Is-
track the hair and see if we find any more in this direction?
yeah.
Possibly. It's
That would
night.
probably be pretty hard.
It's going to be difficult.
Okay.
You barely found this. But you certainly could try. Both of you can give me
I mean,
wits plus investigation again.
how stupid would it be to pull a flashlight out?
If you don't hear
entirely
anyone, why not?
Yeah, could I use a flashlight to help with that?
Sure.
And that's wits and awareness.
I bet you could talk your way out of it if cops showed up, and I would probably run away. 'Cause that would-
We
It
rolled dice.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I only got one.
Okay.
My wits and awareness is not good.
I
apparently.
got 2. I got a 6 and a 10. This is 10, right?
Yep.
Sweet. And then I got 2.
Okay. So you kind of follow the best guess that you can see where it goes. Green Eyes, you sniff and you get the scent of blood, but like it's been kicked over with dirt. Not hidden well, but hidden.
Mm-hmm. Like they're in a rush, maybe.
Yeah. And you're, unfortunately, as has happened so often, if this is who you think it might be, the trail has gone cold.
We just so even if this is him or not. like,
Right. Whatever it is.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else to scope out at the scene.
I've got survival.
I
Does
mean,
that do
if there's a
good
crime
tracking?
scene tape around, I mean, does it look like there's been police like already combing that area? Like, is there any, like sometimes they put those little evidence things up around certain things
Sure.
that might be of interest?
It's a good
like
question.
Anything in the trees?
Yeah.
Like,
Totally. Give me, we're going to do another check because these matter. Wits plus investigation or awareness. Sorry.
oh.
Both of you can make it.
Can I not do investigation on that? Or
Not
is
on
it-
this one.
Okay.
It's important. It's awareness.
Okay. I got 1.
Okay.
I only got one too. I'm rolling terrible on my wits and all. Can I do a willpower?
You certainly can. You get to reroll 3.
that aren't. Can I roll 2?
You can reroll 2. Yeah, up to 3.
Up to 3.
Yes, and you can in this game reroll the rage dice.
Oh, you
as
can?
long as they're not the
Then I'm gonna roll 3.
failure dice, or you didn't get the
Good. I got all of them.
all 3.
So that's 4 successes now.
Sweet.
Wonderful for both of you, because while you don't find anything, somebody has noticed your flashlight,
Ah, shit.
and you can see
Flashlight's off.
an SUV coming down the little dirt road to see who's down here.
Okay.
I will hide in a bush.
I want to go. Yeah, I want to go into Lupus.
Okay, there's
And-
no rage check for that.
Okay, and then use stealth.
Okay,
Is it just a regular stealth, or is there like?
so it would be Dex plus Stealth.
Okay.
Both of you are allowed to make it, and I'll give you 1 extra dice because you're both in wolf form.
Sweet.
4.
Okay.
6. I got all 6.
Whew.
Whoever it is,
She gone.
you don't know, but you hear them going, "Hey, this is private property. You're not supposed to be out here." Fucking news. Dumb kids coming out here trying to do their satanic stuff.
Oh, it's satanic panic.
I'm taking down your license plate if you can hear me. And the cops will be out here soon.
No, he's lying.
And then you hear him drive away.
Can we follow his
Like
car?
he's giving you an opportunity to leave.
How about you take the car since he's got your plate? But he doesn't know how many of us there were, and certainly not that there were wolves. Can I follow his car? See where he lives?
You can. You're going to try to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me Dex plus Stealth again, unless you're just trying to run and follow him.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna follow.
Okay. Same roll for you if you,
You don't want to
to.
get rid of the car? You don't want to drive off?
What is it that you're doing again? Say that again.
I was thinking since he's calling the cops and he has your license plate, you could drive back to the inn while I follow him.
Nix, Judge, at this point, it's close enough that if you wanted to, 45 minutes still till time to shut up.
Yeah, I mean,
You've not heard from any of the couple of guests you've had,
I'm not expecting any.
right? You could
Yeah.
sneak away if you wanted
I'm
to.
just gonna forward it to my phone,
Mhm.
put it on buzz so it's not ringing out, and then we're gonna go ahead and close up. And then, do you just want to take one bike?
Well, that's right. We both only have motorcycles.
Right.
Okay.
So, do you just want to take one bike?
Sure.
Okay. Mine or yours?
Well, unless you're gonna let me drive mine.
Okay. What, you don't.
you know that's a thing with the motorcycle culture, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, get him on the back and be like, "You're my bitch now."
Okay. Well.
Yep.
So, I mean, we can go separate. Either way is fine.
I'm just thinking less vehicles,
Okay.
because otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, we all would have been in one car if I didn't have to stay, and lock up and all that.
All right. So yeah, we head that way.
Okay. Meanwhile, the two of you.
I had a thought. He can probably just Google whose land this is. He can hack and find that stuff. We don't really have to follow this guy.
I mean, we don't even know who he is right now. I mean, just because he's calling the cops, like.
Well, he said he's calling the cops.
He said private property. I assume it's on his land, but I feel like
Or
he
somebody
could,
he works for sure.
Yeah,
If it's like
like-
a ranch or something.
Yeah, and if
I mean,
we just look
worst
up,
comes to worst, I'm just gonna use my mask ability and change my license plate.
that's what I was thinking too. Okay, let's both follow
So
him
he
then if
can-
you want.
He can suck one.
He can suck too.
I don't play by his rules.
All right, let's get him.
All right. So you're both wolfing out.
You
and
said
following?
Dex plus stealth.
Yes. If
Okay.
you don't,
Do we still get the +1 or no?
you get +1 because you're behind him. It's night, and you're wolves.
I only got 3.
3.
If I need a willpower,
No, that's enough.
3's a lot.
You manage to follow him. It's not very far. He turns off into a neighborhood that probably would have been close enough if the house that he's driving to, which overlooks the creek, and somebody was nosy, would see lights being shown out there.
Mm-hmm.
And an old mid-60s looking guy, the ideal boomer age to be a concerned citizen.
Yeah, does this guy actually own this property? Is he just being
Doesn't
like a
look like it.
weirdo?
You just get off my lawn.
Yep.
Get off that lawn.
Not in my backyard.
Right.
Fuck that guy.
Let's shit in his yard.
This guy's a phony. Fuck him.
Green Eye starts doing it before. It doesn't suggest it. Just
It just starts hunching up.
Are you kicking out after you poop? Throw it around.
Kicking it right in the direction of his house.
No. I should not do that in case somehow...
Can you stealthily do it? Can you roll a stealth on
I
that
don't
doo-doo?
want the yucky werewolf to smell my doo-doo and track me down from here in case he comes here.
So this is a don't is what I'm hearing. You've changed your mind.
From a doo-doo to a don't. You're right, yes.
That would be really funny if your doo-doo caused a werewolf to show up at this guy's house and kill him. And it's like, we see on the evening news that this guy's dead. And
If
it's
it
because the
happened
werewolf-
That's
to
a warm
anyone,
trail.
to happen to any group, it would be this group that it would happen to.
Yeah.
Also, another caveat if you're a new listener and you are joining us, you probably figured this out by now. We are not super serious. The story
No.
itself will be. We
Yeah.
will not.
But we
Yeah,
like
our
to...
conversation's very stupid.
No.
Right. So, if you like a little humor with your darkness, you'll get plenty of it. Just wanted to throw that out there.
So, to shit or not to shit? Do I have to shit? Let's roll for it.
No.
Is that a thing?
You can just poop if you want to poop.
Okay, I'll poop. Why not?
You did have
That's
hamburger
gonna be-
Now you
Cheeseburger
are rolling
earlier.
to see if he. I will roll to see if he sees you.
Stealth
oh,
dookie.
this got to be a versus. This has
Yeah.
got to be versus.
Yeah, stealth.
Yeah, roll your stealth.
That
But you
cheese-
just look like
Stealth
a,
That cheeseburger and weed is on its way out.
Stamina plus stealth.
you just look like a dog though. Anyways,
Do I...
I mean, they probably think it's a really big dog.
Yeah. Oh, I think I found the culprit. He's shitting on my lawn. 1, 2, 3.
All right. You managed to get away, kick your feet up in a circle, and left a big old
circle?
steamer. Yeah.
He's gonna think I did it.
Leave the steamer in the middle of the yard. I mean, middle of the yard. Off you go. You're going back to the site now.
Just leave it breadcrumbs.
Because that's what we're going to look for when we drive by.
Yeah.
what does this guy's house look? I mean, like
Yeah, is it nice?
It's nice. Boomer retirement home.
That's why
it's
I
a nice
shout on it.
boomer retirement home.
Not like retirement home to retire to.
Right.
Is there a way I can like? Is it look modern?
Yes. Most of the houses in this neighborhood do.
Can I use hacking to just like be a remote access into his house? Not that I'm gonna actually do anything, but if he keeps fucking with us, then I will.
This guy hasn't done anything to
I'm
us, and
going-
we're
yeah.
like, fuck
Nightmare.
him.
He-
We
Yeah.
found our enemy for the game.
Yeah.
Don't tell us what to do.
You spoke to the wrong manager, Karen.
Not with your phone. You would have to go get a laptop and do this. But you certainly could see what his Wi-Fi was from your phone.
Okay.
And I'm not going to make you roll for that.
Okay.
So,
Is it Noob Killer 666?
No, it's not.
That doesn't even make sense.
What?
That doesn't make sense
no,
at all.
it's called God's Home.
Of course it is.
Oh, wow. Yep.
That's nice. God's home. Is he calling himself God? Because you could interpret that wrong.
You
and
could
that's-
certainly interpret it a lot of different ways.
Yeah, that could be very prideful.
So that's his is that his password?
It's his Wi-Fi network.
That's his Wi-Fi network.
God's home.
All right. So yeah, I want to connect into his Wi-Fi.
It is password protected.
It's got to be Jesus or Trump.
Yeah.
You could. I'm going to put it this way: it's going to
Jesus.
take a long time to do what you're trying to do. You can't just.
I just want to keep tabs on him.
Well,
Can you
certainly
do it
It's something you
remotely?
could come back later.
Yeah, could you or do it at your hideout?
You certainly could do
Yeah.
it from the hideout.
now
There's
that you
certain,
know
I
where
mean,
he is in his network,
Yeah,
All right.
there's certain. Yes,
could
you
be a
could
cover.
certainly figure this out.
Okay.
Because if he did have something to do with it, he would not want people poking around. So you never know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Garu have familiars or ghouls, but
No,
Okay.
they don't.
we're on a wild goose chase. But I don't care.
Anyways, all right, I'm done with this boomer. Let's go.
All right.
All right. By that time, you two have arrived. His car's there, but you don't see him.
Okay.
But in short order, you see two wolves come trotting up through the brush and from the side of the road.
Okay. I'm assuming it's them. So
Yeah,
not
I'm assuming
too
we would know
concerned.
that it was them.
You would definitely recognize her. Him,
Okay.
you don't see in that form all the time, but
Okay.
you know,
I mean,
from the smell of them, you do recognize them.
okay.
I think.
Fresh Duke.
Just kidding.
Oh god.
No, it's a don't.
I think we would wait and let them tell us what they wanted to tell us.
Yeah, because
Okay.
they've been investigating.
I guess I'm gonna come back into regular
Okay.
form.
I think I will
into
too,
human-
just so it's easier to talk.
Hamid form?
Yes.
And tell him and kind of tell him that we found out that the horses were from what is it?
Lago.
Lago Acres.
Lago
Acres.
Acres. We found a little bit of werewolf hair nearby with some just corruption and nasty shit all over it.
But the trail went cold.
Yeah, we couldn't follow it anywhere. And then as we were trying to continue to snoop around, some stupid boomer showed up and told us to get off his lawn. But he doesn't even own this
And I
place,
did
so
something
fuck
to
him.
his
What did he even
lawn.
show up for? You know?
Yeah.
He said he got my license plate. He can eat a dick.
Okay. I think here's where I'm struggling of because I think I'm a little bit smarter than 1 in intelligence, so
I'm not.
just a little. Not saying I'm like 4 or anything, but so I'm not sure that he would actually know but I was thinking maybe we should check the spirit world.
I was gonna suggest that because that's the only thing well, it's not the only thing I can do. But it's the main thing I do.
And the thing that we cannot do. So.
I
Yeah,
wonder,
I think
there was a.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I had a question that's leaving my head.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Shit, I should have taken my meds.
It'll
It
come-
left. Never
It'll
mind.
come back.
Yeah, the other thing goes back to once again. I don't think our fearless leader would think about this, but he would probably be like, "Oh, we can look up this Lago Acres
Yes.
Ranch online and see if there's any information about it."
I think he
Yeah,
could think
is
of that.
is
'Cause
that a
Green Eyes saw
well-known
that.
area? Like, would we know anything about that off
You
the top
might
of our
have heard
head?
it in passing.
Okay.
I mean, none of you are
Everything's
equestrian
worth a
enthusiasts,
Google.
but it's a big enough facility that you would have probably
Okay.
known it at least exists.
Okay.
They do equestrian training.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And I guess
Like rich people bring their horses to learn stuff.
Yeah.
definitely.
So these were some rich white folk horses.
Oh, that's gonna cause us to-
No wonder
That's
the
why I was on the
cops are
news.
out
Yeah.
here.
Gotta protect that
Things
property.
make a little sense now, don't they?
Yep. They do. Okay.
Do they do any horse racing here, or is it just...
This would be for steeplechase, the jumping So they train that mostly,
Interesting.
and dressage, which is the
fancy.
fancy
high
high
step.
step
Gotcha.
horses.
Ooh.
That's really rich people stuff right there.
Yeah.
They are gonna know that what I left on his lawn is not from a horse.
What? That's patently obvious.
I guess I don't know the difference. I wouldn't be able
Wait.
to tell.
Did you take a dump thinking he's going to think it's horse shit?
It crossed my mind when he started
Wait,
talking
what?
about equestrians. He's
Have
gonna
you
be like,
ever seen a horse turd?
it's been a long time.
They're massive.
Okay, so if I shat in Krynos form, would it look like a...
No.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay.
There's a whole host of problems from that.
But how big am I in
least
the
of which
chronos?
is to analyze your shit.
Rage shit.
I'm here
is
to
what I wanted.
roleplay.
People are like fleeing in terror from their houses, and you're just like, oh.
Quiet.
Now there's art out there of this.
The Crain
You're
has-
welcome.
It's an automatic stealth-fail. You're right. Okay, that's true. I didn't
That's my point.
This
Yes,
guy
I-
walks out into his lawn, sees a massive wolf hunched over.
Nightmare
shitting on
creature
his-
shitting to his mother.
He's just screaming the whole
And all
time.
he can do is scream and just freak out.
serves
Pointing at
him
her,
right.
Taking a shit.
Serves him right.
Just flipping him off.
Werewolf the Apocalypse. All right.
Holy shit.
Yes. Unholy shit, actually.
We had to get the important questions out
I'm
there.
sorry. I'm new to the system.
Yeah, they don't put that.
They
And
don't
or-
put
that in
the
the
rules
book.
for the size of their turds in the
Yeah.
game. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe that's something someone could look into.
Well, wait, we'll keep that.
Renegade.
Put it in the 6th edition.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Hey, we're just now used to having shit. We didn't have shit in the last game. Vampires
Yeah,
don't
we
shit.
could not shit.
that's true. The
So
first
this is
thing you do in game
fascinating.
one is use. Okay, gotcha. So that's what I'm hearing. That's where y'all would have been a long time
There
ago.
were lots of
know we
places
would've
we
shit
would
on
chat.
somebody
Absolutely.
something if we
Yes.
could've.
Yes.
Fair enough. Oh my god. Okay. Moving on.
All right.
I gotta look in the spirit world. But I gotta figure this out. Oh shit. Ooh, okay. Maybe do I want to cross into the Umbra, or do I just want to look into it?
Your choice.
That's a great question.
Does looking let you see spirits, but like not talk to them, or
Correct.
Right.
She sees, depending on how well she does,
Yeah.
parts of it.
And I mean, if I look into it, it will alert any spirits
Yes.
that I'm looking into it.
That she is aware of their presence, as are they aware of hers.
Right.
Whether or not they can do anything about that is different. But
Yeah. Let me just look before I
Yeah.
just start leaping
before you-
into
Yeah, I say,
leaping into shit.
I agree.
I say have a look, and then
Like that guy's
if
gonna
you
do
get a
in the
dead
morning.
end, or if we
what did you say?
what?
She said leaping into shit, so I said like that guy's gonna do in the morning. Okay,
That's exactly
I
right.
tried to keep it low.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm just happy to be back.
Oh no. I'm happy you're back too. I'm glad we're all together again.
Oh, this is a shitty conversation.
We need to get our shit together.
Oh wait, that's the gun. Hold on.
What are you looking for?
Wait, did we get shot?
He's looking for the rim
He's
shot.
trying to do his sound effects.
Yeah. Now I remember. I had to go to the reference. Yeah. There we go.
All right, there we go.
All right. Okay. Intelligence plus wisdom. I'm gonna have to willpower that because that was a shit roll.
Okay.
Damn. That was better. 4 successes.
4 successes. You look, and as you survey the area, the dirt road, looking like an old healed wound winding its way down to the creek, leads your eye to notice in the water little silver glimmers in the moonlight. Small little fish spirits that swim in the water.
Okay. Let me go see if I can talk to fishy spirits.
Okay. And as you do approach, they all flitter away in fear.
Oh. They've seen some shit.
True.
Like they are afraid of what you are.
Mm.
Well, there's that. If they've... I mean, I don't really want to chase them down. I don't know if that would...
I mean, if they're there, they're hidden right now.
Okay.
But they're probably not far. They're probably watching, but they definitely fled from you.
Okay. I may just throw out we're not here to harm you. We have some questions. We're looking for, the corrupted ones.
The wind blows, and on the wind, you hear lies.
Is that from the fish?
It was not.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Shitty shit.
It was from the water itself.
Oh.
And the fish swim forward and dissolve and form into a face within the water.
And only she can see this, right?
Correct. The spirit of the creek itself looks at you and says, leave. Your kind are not welcome. You pollute me, corrupt me downstream.
Downstream.
Yes, further, the one that they didn't find
Oh.
rots within me. Something's wrong. Not that you would care,
We do care. We want to investigate.
so you say. And then the face flows downstream,
Like showing where it...
going that direction, and then fades away.
I look at Judge and Deckard and Green Eyes, and I say the spirit of the creek says that there's one they didn't find down here that's polluting. You need to go downstream and check it out.
Let's check it out.
Let's go.
So you begin to go down the creek, and in the silhouette of the moonlight, you see a horse standing in the water drinking.
What the fuck? I have,
We all see this?
Is it a corrupted
Oh.
horse?
Yeah, I have animal ken. Can I roll to see if there's something wrong with it or if he's just
Yes,
stupid?
you can.
Okay.
Give me charisma, or no, sorry, composure plus animal kin.
Three.
3. You can't be sure. Something doesn't smell quite right, but it's acting and behaving like a horse would that was thirsty,
I'll tell the group
wounded.
that. Oh, it's wounded?
You smell open wound.
Well, we can't see where the wound is.
And if something
Darn.
doesn't smell right, doesn't mean it's the horse either. Could be. I just say be cautious. I can't tell if that's normal. I don't think it is. It may be wounded.
Are we far away from this Boomer's house? Could I put a flat? Oh, never
You're,
mind. No, I don't think I'm going to do
you're
a
good enough
flashlight.
distance. You followed the creek into a bend. It's probably not going to be seen by him.
But I still don't know if I want to do the flashlight. 'Cause
Yeah,
then
someone
that
else
horse
could be
could
watching.
freak out and
Ooh,
kill
yeah.
us.
You're not.
Yeah.
You can see why no one would find this. It goes through sagebrush. It goes. Most people wouldn't want to walk this direction. Without getting their feet
Ooh.
wet.
Could I look for more hairs in the sagebrush while they're looking at the horse?
Sure.
Okay.
It'll be a little more difficult because the trail went cold.
Yeah, I know.
For you.
but-
But yeah, you
Just
can
in
give me
case.
another wits plus investigation.
Yeah, I just want to look around
Sure.
for my surroundings, not like
Yeah, I just want to do a general investigation.
Okay. You guys don't have to roll for that one.
Okay.
You're far enough away from prying eyes. You're in the woods, quote unquote. But like so much of Colorado Springs, the woods nature is only a few feet from the road. So if you were firing guns or making a big commotion, there's enough people close by that it would draw attention. But as far as people seeing you, no. You're pretty well hidden from most people's prying eyes. How'd you do?
2.
No more hairs. But that smell, that same smell.
The corruption smell?
Is there a bane in that horse?
Gets stronger as you get closer.
The smell of corruption gets closer.
I mean, the
It
river
smells-
said it was polluting.
Yes, I'm gonna. Oh my god!
Ah!
Yeah,
And as you
I'll
approach
say I
around
smell
the
the
bend,
corruption.
obviously it's a little darker than the image shown
Yeah.
here. The moonlight catching its side as you notice that it's been badly gored. And that it stands very wobbly. And how it's alive, you don't know.
No.
And it turns and looks at you pitifully where eyes used to be.
Oh fuck.
And then something that you cannot mistake happens. The skin roiling and boiling underneath
It's a bane. It's a fucking bane.
as the horse turns, shows its teeth, and they extend longer and longer,
Oh.
and it rushes for you, letting out this sound of between a neigh and a human scream.
Oh, shit.
What do you do?
Rapid shift.
Okay. It is a rage check. What are you rapid shifting to?
Krynos.
Go Krynos. Okay.
I mean,
It's 2 rage checks. Do you have...
I do it for free.
Okay.
The shift cost still applies.
I'm gonna
The
go.
shift cost is 2 rage
I
checks.
see now. I
I'm gonna go
see.
Globro.
Okay. It is 1 rage check for that. And it is your action for the turn because you don't have what she has.
Gotcha.
So can I do a willpower to reroll? I got 1 success. What do I do?
You cannot reroll rage checks.
Okay, so what
You
do
lose a rage.
Okay.
I got the bite.
Okay. So the bite means you failed. So you lose a point of rage.
Oh, I'm at 0 rage.
No, you should be at 1. You had 2. Everybody started with 2.
Okay, then I'm at 1.
Yep.
and it's nighttime. Is there a moon out?
Yes.
what I was
Okay,
gonna
so-
ask.
Yes.
So
It's
if we
howling
So
time.
if we lose,
I mean,
only
you
got
could-
2.
You could howl now.
let me howl now.
I
You
need
do
to
that.
howl as well.
As a
People
turn.
are going to hear it
Ooh.
in the distance, but people will hear this.
I've
care.
only got 2 rage, and if I try to go Krynos and I don't get both, then I'm screwed.
Is that like a whole turn?
No,
too?
it's a free action to howl.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're just gonna hear.
I
I'm
will
moon
also
riled.
howl.
I
Okay.
get an extra 1.
You're howling?
Yes.
Okay. So your rage is 2 now?
No,
'Cause you-
3. I have moon riled. I get an extra.
Okay. Are you howling, Adam?
I don't know why. I need to.
You get more rage if you do it. You can only do it once a night.
The first time you
Is
howl
there
at the
any
moon, you
reason
get
to
1.
though? I'm not Krynos. Everyone else it seems to be Krynos,
You
but I'm
will
not.
use rage. It's an economy thing, and that's an important thing if you're new to werewolf and you have played vampire before. You don't want to get more hunger dice in vampire, but rage dice tend to be a good thing in this. It can get dangerous if you get a what do they call it, a brutal outcome or something like that. If you roll a 1 and a 2 on the dice of your rage dice, bad things can happen, or good things if you're trying to be violent. But typically, the more rage dice you have, especially if it's in a situation like this, usually it's better. You don't have to though. But
I mean, I'll
but
do
it's a
it.
free rage dice if you do it once a night.
If everyone else is doing it, then
Yeah.
I might as well.
Yeah, I mean, something as a pack would,
Yeah.
it drives you all to, feel united in the cause, if you do that. So yeah, you'll get another rage dice. Okay, so you've shifted.
No,
the
I
two
haven't. Do I have to? Can I?
You
If
said-
I,
you just
you
said
just
you
rolled
wrapped-
for it. You rapid shifted. You rolled for it.
but I only got one.
That just means you lost a. You still.
Oh, that doesn't mean I fail the
no
shift.
No.
Oh.
It just means
Oh.
you lose a rage dice.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it meant I failed.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Rage
Chronos.
check. So that's something
too.
that I'll let you guys know, and the listeners at home know too. When you make a rage check, rolling those dice, when you fail the roll, you lose that dice when you fail it.
Gotcha.
So if you're rolling 2 dice when you make a rage check and you do like you did, and you roll 1 success, 1 failure, you'll lose a point of rage.
Okay.
If you were to roll 2 failures, you would lose 2 points.
But you'd still change.
Yes.
Oh, that's why it's a rage check and not a
Yes.
rage. Okay. Okay.
When your rage goes to 0, something happens called losing the wolf.
Yeah.
And you shift back to either your Hamid or your lupus form. So, your choice, but you shift and you cannot become. You can't shift into the supernatural forms again until you get some rage. All right.
I'm gonna do Chronos just because I don't. She might take it out, but I don't know how tough it is.
Sure.
And I
Yeah,
don't want to
I'm-
be like, yeah, Green Eyes will take it. And
Yeah,
then
I'm also going Chronos for that
Okay.
same reason.
Now, something important before we get going, and I want the listeners to know this as well, because I know it's been a long time since we played. Krynos, there are checks you have to make each turn. If you do not kill something if you haven't killed something the last turn,
willpower.
you have
right.
to spend willpower to stay in that form.
And there's
And-
only one thing to kill right now.
And if you don't spend willpower, you enter what's called frenzy. And frenzy is a murderous rampage where you don't stop until everything around you is dead, including friends.
If I see she's going Chronos, I will just go. I want at least 2 of us though.
Okay.
I'll just go Glabru.
Okay. So you'll roll 1 dice.
I get less rage.
Okay.
Get one less.
Okay.
I just realized I looked at my gifts. I'm glad we did that flashlight thing, but I have eyes of the owl. I have no reason to do that.
Oh, dang
I
it.
can literally see in the dark.
No
I
problem.
have dark vision.
It's knowing your character. All good. All good.
I read that. I was like, damn it.
We had a
The
little
whole
bit of a
shitting on the
break,
yard
so-
Yeah.
subplot didn't have to happen. Dang.
That's okay. It did.
That's really Michael
It's-
Stitches the soul.
Yeah.
Still in
It
canon
really
though.
is.
Yeah.
All right. So, you took your turn to shift. You took your turn to shift. You took your turn to shift. You get rapid shift. And good thing, because it comes barreling towards the 4 of you, you know, as you're all kind of grouped up there. And it just, you know, tries to just basically with hoof and claw and tooth and all these protrusions that are starting to come out of its skin, bony growths that are starting to happen around its shoulders, charging forward at you. And it will attempt to hit it will hit Adam, it will try to hit Jeff, and it will try to hit Monica
Okay.
as it comes by. So you guys will give me your, this is a resisted check. It will be dex plus athletics, because you don't really, Monica, you could attack right now, but Adam and Jeff, you two would only be reacting to, you know.
And we do get our +2. Do we get our +2 or not yet?
Yes.
Because
Just a physical test.
okay, yeah, but I didn't know if we'd fully
Yep.
shifted or not.
Yep. It's
Okay.
your turn, but yes.
Okay.
Monica, you could attack it as it passes if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm looking at my attacks.
Okay. So this one's for Jeff. If you got any successes, you're fine.
Okay. I got 2.
Okay. Adam, you're going to be fine. It got no successes.
Okay.
All right, Monica.
I'm going to use Razor Claws. It's instantaneous in my Krynos form.
Okay.
So to do an attack, is it strength plus brawl or athletics? Or
It would be strength plus brawl.
perfect. 4. Krynos is... Claws is +3. Does that mean 3 more dice?
3 more damage. You don't roll those dice. You'll add 3 to whatever you roll.
Physical test is a 4 dice bonus.
Yep.
And I add 1 because that's half my glory.
Add 1 success.
Let me
Is
look.
it
It's
dead?
my razor claws. Damage. Sorry.
Okay. So yeah, it'll be 4 damage.
5 successes.
5 successes. No moons.
I have 2 moons.
Where are they?
Not my rage. On my regular.
That doesn't matter. That's another 2 successes.
Oh. Okay.
So that would be 7.
Uh-huh.
So you would
Plus
beat
1
him.
damage.
Yes, you would beat
Oh,
him
plus
by
4
6.
damage,
You would beat him by 6, meaning you would do 10.
He's dead.
It is not. Because it is supernatural itself. So it counts as superficial for it.
Oop.
So it's very hurt. But as you wrench across it, you watch guts just spill out into the water.
Sorry,
the
Creek.
The
Spirit.
smell of rot and decay. And Nyx, you feel like you hear an angered scream on the wind, as this hits the water and sloshes through it.
Green Eyes has no clue that the spirit is pissed.
We'll
but
have
Monica
to-
is very sorry.
After I come out, I'll have to scoop it out of the water.
So is
Mental note.
So are you guys aren't Kronos then?
I am.
She is.
You should
He's
grab
bad.
him and throw him.
Oh, I can, can't I?
You're big.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
certainly
if you're
can.
big,
Thank
you're
you,
strong.
Adam.
Now it is round 2,
Get him.
and everybody that's changed can act.
Cool.
So everybody's in immediate combat.
Okay.
It sees you as the most immediate threat. So it turns around with these big, almost human-looking horse teeth now that are protruding impossibly far out of its mouth and snips at you.
What the
So is it out of the water?
Not really.
Okay.
It's run down the creek bed,
Yeah, it's probably dripping guts as it runs.
Yeah. All right.
What do I roll? Dex plus athletics?
Yeah, you're saying your dex. If you're fighting it back, you roll
Oh,
that.
you
your same
can
pull.
fight at the same? You don't
Yes,
I
you
don't
can do
have
it
to
at the
wait?
same time. It's super fast.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. It's how it was in Vampire 2.
Dex.
We just
I
never
don't
noticed because y'all
I don't remember
always
that.
reading the fifis and didn't fight stuff.
Shut up.
Some of us were not spec'd for
I
fighting.
know
Yeah.
that. You all are now. That's the nice
Got
thing.
2.
2 successes as fighting it? Or what are you trying
I
to
did Dex and Athletics. Isn't that what you said? To
do? No,
do?
so if you're dodging out of the way, yes. But
Oh.
if you're trying to fight it,
Oh.
then it would be your strength plus brawl.
No, I'm dodging it.
Okay.
My strength and
Don't forget your rage dice when you roll that too. And don't forget you get 2 extra dice because you're in the Glabro form.
Okay, I guess I'll try to fight it then.
Okay.
Okay, so if we're fighting it, strength plus brawl.
Yes.
And we
it
get
is
4 extra if we're in Chronos.
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
Monica, I need you, by the way, to you need to spend a point of willpower.
Oh, because I didn't kill.
To resist frenzying because
Okay.
you didn't kill it.
I still just got 2.
Okay. That will still hit it because it's not attacking you.
Cool.
I got 6.
Okay.
I got 7 with 2 moons.
Hell
So
yeah.
9.
If you, it has in order
Yeah.
for the rage thing to do something, it has to be 2, right? Or is it just 1?
Let me see.
I'm gonna reroll these. Yeah. So one more. Sorry. Repeat that.
If you have a rage dice and it landed with the teeth,
You need 2 of them.
okay, so 3.
3 successes. Okay. Monica, you got a total of how much?
9.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you'll beat it by 2. You do not beat it because it's, flinging and flailing around. You
said I hit it.
Well, yeah, that's right, because it's only focused on her. So you guys are attacking it as it's going by. So yes,
Gotcha.
you would have all jumped on it together. And I'm not even going to play this out. You rip this thing to shreds.
Rip it out of the water.
As it pops.
Yeah.
You're like flinging it like
It's-
when a dog
Yeah, like out of the
digs.
water, right?
The sounds of snarls and pieces are flying up towards the bank. And this
Great.
thing lays in ruin, as the blood And
So we both get that kill for our willpower check?
correct.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Anybody
Sharing
that
is
had to
caring.
do it does. And so let me see your Krynos card. That's going to help me real fast. So to come out of this, I believe you lose 2 of the rage. Well,
You just lose it?
You just lose it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good thing I howled.
Yeah. So is anybody at rage 0?
I
when that
am.
happens? Okay.
After
I thought it automatically pushed you to rage 1.
Somebody may want to look that up if you don't mind, so we can keep the thing moving along, so I don't have to stop to.
Yeah, I'll
to look
do
at it.
that.
Okay.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't say on the sheet either.
I
I only know if shifting went, like, when you shift to another form, that has a cost.
it has a cost, but to come out of it,
There is something. I
There
don't
is
know
something
if I
with
don't know if
Krynos.
it's you lose 2 or if it takes
Upon
you
leaving Kronos, their rage is reduced to 1.
Okay.
there you go.
Oh,
So you're
okay.
left at 1. Yeah, I knew it was something. I wasn't
Cool.
sure, and I think I got the 2 from the 2 rolling the 2 dice,
Mm-hmm.
probably. Okay, thank you for looking that up. That'll help me remember it. Okay, so you are all, I guess, back in humanish or wolfish forms.
Yeah, I was in Globro, so
Right.
I can just go back, right?
Right. Oh, you
Yeah, I
could
don't
even
think you
stay in
lose
it now if you wanted to. It would just, if people were looking at you,
Yeah.
they'd just be like, oh, it's a dude down there.
That's a hairy ass
Oh.
dude.
Yeah, it's a hairy
yeah.
dude down there. Yeah, that's all they would really see,
Just
especially
look
at
like
night.
Teen Wolf.
Right. Kind of at night, that's all they would see, you know?
I'm just trying to get it out of the creek.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, I'll stay in Globro and help get it out of the creek
Yeah,
because I
same.
have a.
because I will tell them that it needs to get out of the creek. It's the spirit of the creek is angry because it's being polluted by this corruption.
I'm going to go lupus, but I will also help.
Okay. Since you have the ability and did it earlier to see into the spirit world, I'm going to say you're still in touch with it a little.
Okay.
They might notice it if you point it out because it's here. It's on this side of the gauntlet. But you notice especially as this writhing blob that almost looks like a glowworm, just barely glowing, comes sliding out of the guts of the dead horse and begins to slither its way, trying to get away into the creek.
Ew, smush it!
I pointed out.
I'm in lupus. I can't smush. I'd have to use my mouth, and I don't want to.
I guess stomp on. I mean, it's
Yeah.
bad, right?
What are you, Glabro? Stomp on it.
Give me, since you commune with the spirit world, I'm going to let you do this.
Okay.
You see if you would know what it is. Give me
I don't want to stomp a
intelligence.
good spirit.
Oh,
plus
that's
occult.
True. That's true.
Okay.
Oh, good point. I thought it was glowing with like bad.
Am I uncovering a secret? Am I revealing a secret?
Not really.
Okay, I just need to know. That
No,
makes
it's a good
difference.
question. Yep.
4 successes.
All right. You know that this is something called a firmling. It is definitely a bane.
Okay.
Oh,
And they possess lesser creatures and drive them to naked aggression.
Okay.
Usually when they possess animals, they die.
Okay.
Or were already dead.
Okay. So this could have possessed that horse's corpse and reanimated it. Okay.
Yes.
So squish it, squish it.
Okay,
If-
I'll try to kill
Yeah, I'll
it.
stomp it.
You
Yeah.
do, and it just, both of you kind of get over there and stomp on it. And it just, and then you see it kind of dissolve and immaterialize and leave this side of the gauntlet and back in likely to the Umbra.
All right.
Yay.
I rinsed my boots off in the creek.
No!
God damn it, Judge.
You hear a hiss.
Yeah, you say
Get
that.
out of the creek. You're pissing
On
the
the wind.
spirit off.
Oh shit!
God, Judge.
It is quiet now. But you definitely get the feeling, Nix, that you're probably, while appreciated, not wanted.
Yeah, we probably need to get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
And I will say that.
Okay.
As you're leaving, though, you notice that one of the legs that you dismembered is lying there, and it is also stamped with the Lago Acres imprint.
Like a brand.
The horseshoe
Oh.
has it in it.
Well,
Deckard probably need to check that one out.
I mean, yeah. Should I
It
investigate
just
the leg
lines
itself?
up. It lines up with what the bit was.
Right.
Yeah.
So this horse likely was there from there as well.
do we think the horse is what killed the other horses?
I think
No.
that the thing just possessed a corpse and was
So
doing
So
its
do
thing.
we think they're
I want
unrelated?
you to think about what you found when you approached it, and I can show you the image again. if
Okay.
you-
I don't want to see that again.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It's fine. You can pull it up.
Okay.
It is creepy. You saying there's a clue? I mean, he was beat up too.
Yeah, it was
That's
it was
true.
gored, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Similar to the
right,
other
right.
ones. Well,
Yeah.
at least the reports from the other ones. We didn't actually see any of those.
True.
but-
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm
So is the Bane connected then to whatever
That's
did
what
this?
I'm trying to remember how Bane show up. Is it because of the possible yucky werewolf infecting it, or the Bane came because this horse was
Don't
hurt?
they all work for like?
They all are
worm?
on the same team.
Yeah.
In a
Okay.
lot of ways.
So do you think it was summoned, like that was a summoning ritual and put into one of them? Maybe.
Do you have to summon a Bane, or I thought they just come and get you when you're corrupt or something.
remember.
Oh,
I don't know. Nick, would Nick's know? I
Nick
don't.
would know better than us.
So, give me intelligence plus occult again.
Okay.
Could we all do it?
You could if you'd like to. You're
I could give it a shot.
sure.
Judge is not going to.
3 successes.
Okay.
I don't even need to roll because that's the highest I could get is 3. So. there's
Oh,
no
okay. So they are spirits that serve the worm. That was a firmling,
Yeah.
but the next one could look like a horseshoe crab flying in the air and stuff like that. It's just because of the nature of what it did is what you know it is. They typically are this glowing
Okay.
blob of matter, though, that possesses their spirits of rage and aggression. And
Rage
they-
and aggressions.
So
Are they drawn to rage and aggression?
So here's the thing. They are.
Okay.
And that's an important distinction is that Banes are invited in.
So
Oh.
In order for that to have happened to this horse, it would have had to have been angry, scared, wanting out of a situation.
The horse?
Seeing something happen to others around it.
So it saw the attack and invited the Bane in.
Or became a host because of
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
its emotions when
Just
it died.
involuntary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that strikes a nerve with Green Eyes because she's like, that could have happened to me. When instead of my change, I could have had a Bane. That's scary.
Well-
This guy saw all his friends getting slaughtered. And got a power, just like I did. But I'm a wolf, sorry.
I just kind of wonder what because the horses were killed ritualistically. They were found in a circle, according to
Yeah.
the news.
Yeah, I'm wondering about the circle.
So this is, you had nasty werewolf fur. So I'm assuming Black Spiral Dancer. What was were they trying to attract the Banes?
Oh. Or were they doing something else?
Or were they doing something else and this is just a byproduct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good question. And as we wonder that, I'm going to have you guys give me a check.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh.
Give me
It's the boomer.
wits plus awareness.
You found your shit.
Is wits and awareness a physical check?
No.
Damn it.
4. All right.
4.
4. Nice. Both of you notice that there is a municipal water intake just downstream from where you are.
You
Municipal.
polluted the water supply.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Downstream from.
Judge does not understand.
Dee does not understand. Nyx probably does. She has 3 intelligence. Nyx is probably a little smarter
This is
than I am.
where it looks like water for agricultural use is being drawn into. Not drinking water,
Wait,
but
why?
water that they would spray on crops
This is
that
the
they would
source,
feed to
Oh,
cattle.
so they can corrupt all the crops and spread that shit around. We need to.
It's not a major intake, but it's something to feed. Water is scarce in this part of the world, and increasingly growing so because of people growing and doing things in the West that they probably shouldn't.
Well, climate
Is this a
change is not
facility?
helping that anyway.
Also, that
Is this a facility like
no,
where
it's
people
just
work?
an intake pipe.
It's just an intake pipe.
Should we like close it off or something to stop?
There is a
this?
valve.
Yeah, I want to. I'm closing it off.
Okay, it is chained. There is a padlock and chain on it.
You're still
If
glad,
somebody
right?
were to, no roll necessary. You're in Glabro. You can just
Yeah.
and break that shit
Yeah,
and toss it aside if you want.
yeah. But you said if somebody were to.
Oh, and then I realized, wait, you're in
Glabro.
Mega Wolf form. You don't need to roll for that.
Yeah.
That's one of the nice things also about Werewolf versus Vampire and Hunter. They encourage you to just hand wave rolls. Like in Vampire, when it's going to be auto success, they do that with physical checks. Normally, they don't do that in those games. This they do because you're a giant wolf monster, or potentially can be. So yeah, you can just snap, throw it aside, and shut it up.
Okay.
Even in that form, though, it'd probably take 2 of you because it's a pressurized pipe that you're.
We do it together.
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna make more people come out here when they're.
I don't care. I want to take guts from. I want to take guts from that horse and put them on the bay, on the next to, not in the water, but next to the water, right next to that municipal water thing. So if anybody's gonna go check, they're gonna see guts, see the water type that's been closed, and hopefully put 2 and 2 together that like, hey, they need to fix this.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's either that or I'm going to MacGyver a water filter right here and now. And I don't know if I can do that.
Just to throw something out, something for the 2 of you to keep in mind. You are very strong right now. If you could totally eliminate this valve, the wheel, should you want to. I mean, you could rip it off. It would take both of you trying it.
So no one can turn it
So
back
they would
on.
have to literally replace the whole thing to get it back up and running, not just come out here and turn it back open.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they would have to do. They would be encouraged to do checks and
And it would be an actual
quality and-
maintenance.
No, I mean, so they have a wheel that you
Yeah,
turn.
yeah. No,
you
I
guys
get
could
that.
rip the wheel off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that way they're going to have to fix it properly. They can't just come out here and
Correct.
half-ass it.
Correct.
Then-
Yeah, and it will stop it from spreading.
It'll buy
further.
Right.
you. It'll buy you more time if that's what
Yeah.
you're going for.
Yeah, I think
I
that's.
just want someone to fix it and get the water fixed.
Yeah, but if you rip it off, that's going to make them have to do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
so
why I
But then
want to do
they're
it.
gonna
If the
bring
2
out
of you do that,
more
there's no roll.
Okay.
equipment.
We're doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Pollution.
With a groan,
And we're
the metal
killing
breaks
plants.
and bends, and you pop it off.
Yeah.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Green Eyes doesn't know she agrees, but she's not going to debate it with him. But she's like, if we bust it, then they're going to have more machines come out and more pollution. And what if they just mow down the trees? But she also knows that she doesn't really know how this thing would be fixed. So she might float. Wait, I'm a dog. Fuck. Okay, can I switch?
Yes, you can go to
Yeah,
Hana.
I will switch to human form and ask, hey, if we break this, is this going to cause more machinery to come into this forest and wreck more shit? Would it be better to stop it, let them find it, and let them do less work on it
I mean,
to
it
protect
depends on.
the area around it?
I think that would depend on your definition of wrecking shit. I mean, I don't think they would need to chop trees down. I don't think they would need to do any more damage.
Yeah, I think I mean, they're already going to have to come in here with not necessarily machines, but I mean, it will be multiple people will come in to do something with tools.
Okay.
Probably won't be like full on heavy equipment, I wouldn't
Right.
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Green Eyes Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think.
I would hate for us to be like, yeah, this is gonna fix things, and then we find out, oh, they're doing massive reconstruction.
I mean,
Well, okay, hold on.
Machines aren't necessarily the issue. It's the humans using the machines that
So-
are the issue.
One of our chronicle tenets
Yeah.
Not
is,
wanton destruction.
Yeah, do not cause wanton destruction. I don't think this fits.
I don't think this fits
This
either.
is
Yeah, I
not
think this has
wanton
a reason.
destruction. This isn't
Yeah.
just blow. If,
Yeah.
if we would have, after taken a shit on that guy's lawn,
up
busted
his
into
house.
his house and started like breaking shit,
Yeah, that
that's
would've
wanton
counted.
destruction.
No,
Yeah,
that,
but this has a purpose.
that was
Yeah,
Michael
this
Stitches a
is-
stole. I'm telling you right now. That's who.
Michael steps in shit.
Probably. Michael steps in shit. We're doing this to kind of stem possible corruption.
Exactly.
I
Yeah, I,
feel
think
like this
that's
has
the
a
more
purpose.
immediate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, this is
I
not
think this is a
wanton
good thing.
destruction.
No,
but I
Because
just,
even
Right.
still,
I just wanted to bring up that chronicle tenet.
Yes,
I mean,
I
yeah.
agree.
with that in mind, like I have, I think it's one of my. Is it one of my faults?
You don't like to destroy technology,
Yeah.
right? That's one of your clan
Yeah.
banes, I think.
And
Yeah.
but this isn't. I don't even think this is considered destroying that thing.
Not really.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
Disabling.
It's disabling
Right.
it to get someone to come fix it.
Right.
Okay.
It's either that or I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we got all the nasty guts and stuff by it. So I
Yeah.
think this was the plan.
Okay.
So we rip it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Final answer.
Okay, if we rip off this big ass wheel, people are gonna be like, what the fuck ripped off this big ass wheel?
I mean, people are already like, what the fuck ripped up all these horses?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
there's already horses. Like
I don't know if a
mean-
grizzly bear would rip off a big ass wheel.
we smear
Or am I in
the
vampire mode where we cannot have like any?
we smear the horse's blood on it, and like maybe it was. And could we bend it, or like if we?
Yeah, you could bend it.
Yeah, we bend it. So
You could
like,
also bend it. Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't have to
Instead of
break
ripping it off,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
bend it.
so that it's so
Make it look like a bear did it.
well.
an environmentally conscious bear.
environmentally conscious bear.
I think it's
Right,
more like
bear
it was
here on it.
it was like a struggle, and it like bumped it or something. I
Okay.
mean,
that makes
I
sense.
like that.
I mean,
Okay.
here's the thing.
once again, Judge would not think of that, but
Like
Sure.
I understand the idea that it's like we need to be careful, but in this situation, I think we should say fuck it and do the right thing, because other than the boomer that has my license plate, how are they even tying us to this scene?
I think I may be in vampire paranoia mode with the Second Inquisition where they're always watching. So I think I'm like, if somebody sees this, they're going to know it's a Geru. And I don't know if that's fitting this scenario or not.
Well-
Keep in mind that a lot of this game, while there is an urban element, it tends to be in environments like you are now, just as much as there are. You're not in a city. You know, there's going to be some workers that come out here, and they could think a host of things. They could think vandalism. They could think.
Okay. I was
Weird shit's
picturing it
going
like
on.
on the news, someone gets wind of it, tracks
No.
us down.
No, this is more of a water people are going to have a bad day tomorrow.
yeah.
Okay.
I say we break it.
Okay.
I mean-
then I feel better.
I think if we get the SI onto us, we're gonna have to do something way bigger than
Okay.
we
than
break
this.
Okay.
Last time we had the SI on us, we couldn't stop the Sabbat from launching essentially a big nasty like zombie nuke with whatever,
True.
like all on New Orleans. We
Yeah.
took a big old shit on top of New Orleans.
That's exactly what we did.
Yeah, you haven't
So
done
I
that
don't think
something
breaking
out in the
this.
woods.
I don't think
Okay,
breaking
okay.
this wheel is going to be a problem.
Okay. I'm on your all side then. Yes, I agree. Let's bust it.
Role-playing games, everyone.
Well, it's also getting a feel for like what would my character think, and
I
also
understand.
what is appropriate in this game.
Right, because we don't know.
Yeah.
We're learning together.
Yeah. All right. Bust
All
it.
right, all right, it's busted.
We were just like,
Busted makes me
Judge
feel
just
good.
tells Green Eyes, you know, so the water guys are gonna have a bad day tomorrow. She's like, cool.
Okay. That's fine.
So you're all in human form.
Now after after
Yeah.
Boston.
Once it's busted.
Yeah, once it busted.
we
Okay.
should go.
All righty. You're making your way back to where the vehicles were.
Yep.
Sheriff's car's parked at the top. Looks like he wasn't bluffing.
Should we wolf or talk our way out of
You
it?
don't know if you've been seen or not.
I wolf. I'm homeless. They'd fucking get me. I don't know.
Can we go in the bushes and then wolf?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know you want your bike. I know.
Judge walks right up to him.
Okay.
Well, Judge is good with
What are you
words.
doing?
Yes, he is.
Oh, well, I'll walk over there with Judge.
It's a young sheriff's deputy, you know,
Yeah.
and he's like,
We got
Evening.
reports of shit in this area.
so
Yeah.
the two of you are hiding. Are you hiding as a
Yes.
human, hiding as a wolf?
Wolf.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're
me too.
laying low in the brush.
Yeah.
Pretty confident you won't be seen. Two of you walk up and he's like, evening. You
Evening, officer.
gentlemen want to tell me why you stepped over our clearly marked police tape here to stroll onto private property for the evening?
Stepped around it, actually.
Are we walking up out of the police
Yeah,
tape?
yeah, that's what I was curious before
I mean,
I
as
said
you're
anything.
coming basically across the
Oh,
creek.
across.
you know.
Okay. So it's
So it's blatantly obvious?
Yeah.
like we couldn't have went off in the woods and then like wandered down there and
We can say that you did that. That's fine. But
Yeah, I was picturing a circle.
yeah,
Not just a
I
line.
wasn't saying going back on the road. Like I was
Oh, okay.
like kind of in the woods and just
circle
being,
back and then come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. All right. So we'll take that back.
Okay.
Retcon, and yeah, you can get there. And he's like, "Can I help you, gentlemen?"
I was thinking about going on a little camp, but I didn't realize this was all private property. Not trying to step on anything. I just like to be out underneath the stars.
Uh-huh. And this your friend here? He going camping too?
Might be more than a friend. It's my business.
I knew it.
I don't see any camping gear in the back there.
Like I said, might be more than a friend. Why you got to be judgy like that?
Hey, listen. What you two guys do in your own time is fine, but we're not going to turn this into one of those parks like we had a few years ago. You don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to hide. Go do it in the privacy of your own place. And whatever little grinder app you want to use, I don't care. But
So
this
you
is
know.
this is not the place for that, okay? You need to head on.
Thank you, officer.
Mm-hmm. Get out of here.
Get on the bike.
Okay. And he's like, hold on a minute.
Uh-oh.
You've been down here a while. No, God bless. Never mind. Get out of here. Yeah. Kind of does that and, drives away.
I'll shit in his car next time I see him.
Well, it seems to have worked.
Sweet.
And he's gone.
I didn't
All right.
have to roll for that.
Nope. You played it out. There's no need to. Plausible deniability. All right. So,
I was just going to go with, like, our cars ran out of gas. But that works too, I guess.
gay sex in the woods.
You know.
It works too.
Yeah.
Mine had went to
Sex in the
gay sex the woods first.
So
To us.
Mine also went there
yeah,
first.
the immediate thought was he's not going to question it because you don't want to know anything about it.
Yeah, when you
Right.
make
So,
people uncomfortable,
yeah,
they don't want
That's
to know
right.
more.
That's
That's
why I didn't
true.
roll for it. Yeah. It was a good bluff.
That's true. Okay. Well.
All right. So are you two coming back?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
get in Deckard's
Clears.
car
Okay.
as a wolf.
I'm waiting for one of these times that Ryan's going to play it out and be like, no. Tell me more.
He's like, let's see you two kiss.
No, you. It's him.
Yeah.
I want you to take your shirt off.
I'm taking mine off too.
Just act natural.
And then the red cards go up.
Do they?
We're gonna play card chicken. Here, I'll just freeze that. There we go. So yeah, you're all back in the vehicle.
I'm assuming we would go back. Maybe instead of the hotel, go or the B&B, go to Deckard since he's got the technology.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, we
Yeah.
can all
I've
see
got
what he
a
finds.
secured safe house.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I
do
got
that.
to change my license plate.
Yep.
I checked on the way to the safe house. I checked my phone to make sure nobody's left messages.
There are.
Ah,
Oh,
shit.
come on.
It's not customers.
Oh, okay.
It's Jada.
Why did you
Okay.
bounce?
About 7:45.
Why are you not at
Where are you? 7:50.
We
you
close at
ignoring
8.
me? It's like, call me when you get the chance. Is the last one.
Was it 7:30? 7:30 was
When
when
you
we
left,
left.
yeah.
I mean, it was a little. What did we call it? A social construct?
Social coalition.
So my social coalition had an assignment.
We thought they didn't clear the
Are you-
spring out.
I will. I'm actually okay. Deckard's our IT guy.
Oh yes. Yeah, you
So
can.
I'm gonna call and I'll be like, "Hey, had a meet up with Deckard."
Yeah. About the website.
Yeah.
And that's where you're at now.
Yeah. Deckard, say hi to Jada.
Hi. The website's looking great.
Well, we had nobody at the desk for like at least 15 minutes. When did you leave?
15 minutes before closing, because Deckard wanted to go over some tech stuff, and he's got his own schedule.
That's weird. The camera shows you leaving at 7:30.
Oh well. What time? I didn't quite look at the clock.
Well, you need to get here.
What's going on?
I need you here.
What's going on?
You can bring your friends too.
Yeah. Okay.
I've asked them to leave, but they're on the sidewalk. And I
Oh
can't
no,
do anything
we're
about
on
it.
our way. We're on our way.
You guys having an issue with your cameras too? I can fix that.
Yep. We're gonna fix all kinds of stuff. And in fact, let me call Judge. Judge lives for this shit.
What?
Because I'm in the car with y'all. Judge is on the spike.
Yeah.
But we need an
what's
excuse for
going
you.
on?
You could. There are Bluetooth headsets
Yeah.
and helmets, so you can talk to them if you had one of those. So
Judge, I have got just the time of your life. So we got some assholes on the
don't know what's
sidewalks outside the inn. So would you like to go bust some heads, or would you like to call your little biker buddies to bust some bigots' heads?
I don't know about bust heads, but there's ways we can get them out.
There's people that protest her inn because it's run by lesbians and haunted.
Oh.
That's
Well,
what I
me and
assume
my
it is.
boyfriend Judge can definitely get that figured out.
We're gonna call that cop, and he's gonna show up and be like, "Oh,
this is where they all stay.
you're goddamn right."
So you arrive, and there are two ladies outside on the front sidewalk, public property, with signs that say "Save our children."
From what?
Yeah, I think Judge would, smoking a cigarette, walk right up to him with the motorcycle cut, and that's really like, from what?
I don't know if you do, the people that run this place.
What about him?
Well, you've, I'm sure, heard about their basement.
Oh my god!
Do we even have a basement?
No.
He's like, oh God, tell me what.
It's a foundation. There is no basement.
Well, you know that those types are indoctrinating children, right? That they're trying to corrupt our youth and take them. We're trying to stop people like that from. We want to make Colorado great again.
You want me to go in there and check and see what it is? We kind of.
Oh no, I wouldn't go into that den of iniquity. And you see Jada standing on the porch, just kind of watching all this go down, and she looks pissed, but she also kind of has a help me look too. She's like, I've been dealing with these bitches for an hour now.
Nix will be
It's
like,
a free country, and we're on public property. We have a right to be here.
I mean, I'm sure they do, but
We're not blocking your business entrance. We know the law.
But I don't know. Green Eyes would not know this, but I would say you are. This is slander.
Hold on. It's like,
It's not slander. if
what
it's
what
true.
time is it?
You said something, but you're
It's
making
like 8:30 at
you're
night.
making accusations about a basement. This is a slab foundation, so that is slander.
And if it can affect a business, the USA loves to
Well,
save businesses.
we've got from a very reliable source that you're doing something not right here.
What's
if you'd listen to the right track, you'd know.
What's your source?
Yeah, which
You need to listen to the media and wake up, not be a sheeple.
Is that your
Listen, you QAnon cunt.
Excuse me?
I said, listen, you QAnon cunt.
You will not talk to me that way. I am a woman of God.
Just did.
That is uncalled for, and that is just so like you
Get
people.
your stick out of your ass and use it to hobble on down the road here.
Give me charisma plus intimidation.
Yeah.
Shit.
And
Is
Judge,
it-
you can do it as well because you
I do not have
Yeah, does it
intimidation.
help having
you walked
us,
up,
like-
and I'm sure you're lording over them at this point.
I'm-
Can
Yeah,
I
I'm
be
totally standing
intimidating
over
too? I'm in
and,
a trench coat and I look very scary and ugly.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Can they like get an extra for me standing there silently? Because I Green Eyes has no fucking clue what to say. She only knows half of what they're
I'll
talking
give you
about.
I'll give them a moral support bonus, but it's just
Yes!
that's all it is. It's moral support.
I know.
I'm just eating popcorn.
Watching this happen.
I only
That's
had 2
funny to
dice
me.
and I got 2 successes.
Yeah. Oh.
You got 3.
Okay.
yeah, I got
Unless there's any
3.
dots.
No, I'll spend a willpower to reroll 3.
All right. I don't think you will need to if you don't want to.
okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Full disclosure.
Yeah.
Do you want them to shit their pants?
Yeah.
That's the goal?
No.
If that's the goal, then roll
I think
again.
I've done enough shitting tonight.
I grab the sign and like start burning it with a cigarette.
Yeah.
Hey, that's our personal property. You can't do that, and they're filming at this point.
I'll blow smoke in there.
Care.
Fuck off.
I mean, they're dealing with a motorcycle gang. These
Yeah,
women
and
are stupid.
they're just like, well, we'll pray for you. You need it. And
You
they
can go
storm
pray
off.
on over
And
there.
they storm off. Like you hadn't heard the last of this. I promise you, people are waking up, and they get in their car and leave.
Can you take... I look at Decker and be like, a license plate.
Can I snap a photo of it?
Sure.
I don't know
And
what
they
we
try
can
to
do with
squeal
it.
away as you do that.
They live with the
but
boomer.
They're backing out of the vehicle, of the little parking lot they pulled into. And they're,
Yeah.
I wave at them.
and they just shake their heads and peel away. When they leave, Jada just kind of sits on the front step. Just, Jesus Christ. I've been dealing with them for an hour. I asked them nice to leave. I called the police. They told me there's nothing they could do because they're out here on public property and they'd already gotten a permit to do this.
Oh,
Permit?
why at 8:00, 8:30 at night? That's so odd.
To harass. So make a point.
Sorry, that wasn't.
No, and
that
that's
was,
yeah, and that's
I
fine. You
mean-
can say it in character.
I mean, Judge isn't that stupid. I
No.
mean, that's weird as fuck to want to sit there and do that at 8. And
They
it's
probably
like a
just
Tuesday.
got out of church.
Yeah.
Is it like
8 on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Do an investigation.
They
Like,
showed up about 7:50ish is what Jada
Yeah.
tells you.
can I do a Twitter investigation with Colorado Springs and like the bullshit she's talking about?
Sure.
She was talking about.
Yeah. Give me technology plus wits.
Willpower. I can't believe I have to do a willpower for this.
That's okay. You still got a lot.
Well, I got one of these.
That's fine. It doesn't hurt you right now.
I got 2.
2? That's enough to. You remember her saying you need to listen to the right track,
Right.
not get on the right track, and that sticks out to you.
Right.
So you go to Facebook, and it's pretty quick to find. There's a podcast called The Right Track with Track Morrison, and it's right-wing propaganda.
Right.
And it's from Colorado Springs, and it's just talking about their episodes air from new episodes every Tuesday at 6.
Oh, so they were real motivated.
Oh, we got motivated after listening to
And
it.
if you were to go listen to the podcast, he's talking about the same talking points: save our children, that the LGBT community is trying to corrupt our kids, and that they're all pedophiles, and it's just the same.
Does he mention the?
Does he mention
B&B
her?
He does
specific-
not. So it seems that they're aware of this place on their own.
Okay.
So they knew of this place, and then after feeling justified from their podcast, decided to target it
Yes.
because they knew that you guys were.
But that's just a cursory listen. If you wanted to go back and listen to more of the episodes, you certainly could. But
I'll download a few and listen to them later that night
sure.
and see if there's anything that pops out as like something that we should be concerned about.
Sure.
It's like a side quest right now.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, you have a lot to research.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it while I'm doing all the
While you're
logo,
doing your
like,
research.
acres like stuff.
Oh man.
What a shitty night for me.
Me too.
Yeah. And the boomer.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's okay.
For him.
Almost. Well, I don't really. I feel like if I asked Judge for his group to kind of make patrols, that's just going to invite shit I don't necessarily want.
I don't think there's anything you're really gonna totally be able to do about it until you go check on that permit situation.
Yeah.
I don't think having a bunch of the last thing you're really, I mean, like, while that was great that you guys got to be very aggressive towards them, all of that did was just justify their
Yeah.
own like
It's true.
Yeah.
beliefs. So in
mean-
turn, you by breaking their shit, burning it, and saying like and calling them that, like they're just gonna be more justified next time they show
Yeah.
up with more people. So there's got to be a different
Yeah.
way to do that.
You're completely right about that.
So we'll have to think of a way
Yeah.
to get in on their side of it and break down that before we bring a motorcycle gang.
Yeah, because I don't think that's.
I think just it's gonna suck. Just like let her live. Just continue to live your life, and just if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it, and like let them look like the assholes.
Okay.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion about it, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
If anything, you should host more gay
I should.
LGBTQ
And invite them
events.
friendly.
Yeah.
I should.
Monica has a lot to say on this topic, but Green Ice does not.
Yeah.
She's just comforting Jada very awkwardly with a big hand on her shoulder, like
There,
they're there.
You
Yes.
are good. Jada.
Those bad people are gone.
Yeah, because this.
And Jada looks at you kind of teary-eyed, and it's hurt and anger, and she just kind of looks at you all, and she's just like, "Why? It's 2023, and why?"
Nyx just hugs her.
Hate is easy and it feels good.
And something kind of comes over you all as Green Eyes says that. It's not a comforting thought. But that is what you are made of, is hate and anger and rage. And it seems that and reminds you that hate is a weapon and anger is a weapon. And you are manifestations of that. And just as much as it can be pointed and to do good, it can be pointed to do great evil as well. And that's where we'll end tonight's story. As you all comfort, discuss, plan for what to do with the information you have in light of tonight's incident at the Crete, to do about this person sending you cryptic messages,
Mm-hmm.
what to do about people who are being radicalized and motivated by somebody who's doing a local podcast in town to do hateful things. It's a lot to think about, and more that we'll explore as we move on. But I want to go around the table, and we're going to do something a little bit different tonight, just a little. After getting a few games under our belts, we'll do a round table. What do you guys think of Werewolf so far?
I like it.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Does it feel different enough from Vampire, do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like the spirit stuff, like the peering into the spirit world and the gross spirits that come from it.
Yeah.
I like that we don't have to answer to like our sires or like our clans or anything.
Yeah. You feel more like more of a cohesive group.
Like we
Yeah.
can just decide, like, oh, let's do this, let's go.
Yeah.
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 Now, that remains to be seen in the future, because there are other,
Yes.
as we have discovered in our first few games, that there are other werewolves,
Yes.
other packs.
But for this quest, we didn't have to consult
Right.
them. That's
Right.
cool.
Yeah. No, I'm enjoying it. I think as we've hit our stride and got our introductory games under our belt and got our first game under our belt, I'm looking forward to see what happens in the future. We'll give everybody 2 XP tonight.
Woohoo!
And we will call it a night. And until we meet again, this is GM Tuck asking you to recycle your bottles and cans, or else maybe, just maybe, a werewolf will rip your fucking face off. Until we meet again, have a good one, everyone.